Hey guys, what's up? I was asked to make a video talking about how to identify all fireteam missions while playing as a Predator. This is something that is very useful against some certain fireteam players, specifically like good players, because if they're bad, I don't think it really matters. They might kill them before they even reach the mission, but if you're playing against good players, knowing where the mission is gives you a big advantage in able to ambush them by surprise, because you can just like camp at the mission area. And that's something that I do actually when I know with the mission, because I know most of the missions, like memorize it. I think I know most of them. It's just like I don't know how many there are. Like if you're gonna say, oh, can you tell me how to identify every single fireteam mission? Well, I need to like write down a list because I don't have a list. Like I know, like I think that easier for me to identify missions in, like, say, Derailed. Let's talk about, I decided to put this on the rail. Derailed and Overgrowth, those are the maps that I have played the most. Specifically, the maps that I have played the most in private games. And in private games is usually the moments where figuring out which mission it is helps me a lot, because then I can just camp at the mission area instead of attacking the fireteam up front, which is something that the Predator sometimes cannot like do well because the fireteam kind of overpowers it. So like depending on which scenario you're up against, sometimes it might mean it's very hard for the Predator to fight the fireteam up front. Maybe if you get lucky and get a kill and decrease the numbers, that's one thing. But depending on the scenario, it's gonna be hard. Specifically, depending on what the fireteam is using, how good are the players. So something that you can do is know where the mission is and just wait for them to go to the objective. Or you can just like throw a trap when you know what the objective that is gonna be. Let's say, I think that in Derailed, like I said, Derailed and Overgrown are the maps that I played the most private games. So I both fireteam and Predator, so I know more about the missions. I can identify missions easier. Let's say the camera mission. If there was a AI right there, I knew this was gonna be the camera mission. You know, the mission where you have to kill a AI inside this room here. You kill AI, the door is locked. It is like the only mission. That's something that you can use to identify missions. Certain missions, they have a certain location, like a door that is closed, that is only closed in this mission. Or there's like an AI, or there's like an item, like in the case for the camera. Not the camera that stays here. It is only here in the camera mission. In the other ones, it's not gonna be. It's specific about Derailed. I know more details about Derailed and Overgrow because, like I said, they are the ones that I played the most. If you ask me, like how to identify missions in like headquarters, well, I think that's gonna be a little bit harder for me. I can identify certain, like I think the one that is easy is like the Jammers mission, which you also have in Derailed. You go to the north camp here. If you hear the noise of the little the jammers, like those little red things, they also have the mission on headquarters. But in a lot of the missions there, I don't know it very well. Sometimes I might see it like one simple objective. Like here, if it was the chemicals mission, there would be like chemical bars, chemical tanks here or something, you know. So it's just usually stuff like that. Let's say in this mission here right now, like I played a match, there is a fireteam mission that is going. I have no idea so far what it is. I saw AI camps and this location here, so it can be here. This could be like a location for where the mission is. But it's very hard to tell. Like if the fireteam spawned like northwest, I would assume that it was most likely here, because if the fireteam spawns northwest here, they voted for the northwest location. Usually means that they are gonna go to this camp, because there are two missions in this camp, or they're gonna go to the north camp and then later go here. So there are like two options depending on the spawn location of the fireteam. Like I might need to make like I would have to make like one video for each map in this game. But in case for Derailed specifically, if the fireteam vote for east location, usually they're gonna go for three types of mission that can be there. Can be the chemical mission, the camera mission, or the one that you have to blow up a door. Usually that's what people vote to go to the east and Derailed. If they're gonna spawn at northwest, they can do the money print. The money print. Yeah, it's not the money print. Yeah, the mission is not here, because the money print's not here, and also the one that you set up this cabin fire is also. I don't think it's here. This is not, yeah. So if the mission was here, at least specifically here, you know that the mission is in this camp, they have to set up something inside this cabin here. Either the money print or the, I don't know how to, I'm very bad with names. There's the money bands mission, and the one you have like to set that thing on fire. I'm really not very good with names. But so if the mission is not here, let's go maybe North Camp. We already know like that it cannot be like 4 missions. Oh wait, I see a chopper. Ah, no, the chopper there. Usually you have to blow up in the mission that you put that cabin on fire. But in the case for this one, oh wait, this could be this satellite mission, because you see this satellite. I think it's a satellite mission because they have to interact with this satellite. There, it could be that one. Or is this door locked? Oh, wait, I think I know the mission. I already was able to identify. This door is locked, and there is only one mission in which this door is locked. It's the one that they also spawn at. They can spawn at Northwest. It's the one. It's a very long mission. The one they have to. I really suck with names. I mean, names of the missions are. I never paid attention. Then I usually just see like the objectives. I have all of them memorized. I just don't know their names. But there is a mission which, because I think that the bots they spawn it. Oh, there's a bot. Speaking of the bots, they are here. So I think that they spawned northwest, and that also explains why there's AI in the southwest camping here, because they have to go here afterwards. That's why there's AI here. Well, because when I started the match as a Predator, I saw there was a bunch of AI here, and I was like, okay, maybe the mission is here, but it cannot be the mission that starts here, because the 2 missions that start here, they have to. There's like an objective in this cabin, and I don't see anything there. So the other option that I could have was the mission that starts at the North Camp, and they have to come here afterwards. Because the mission that this mission that I'm talking about gives the option for the fireteam to spawn at Northwest. The other ones, like the Jammer, like most of the other missions which start at the North Camp, which is gonna be the one from the satellite and the one from the Jammers, they don't allow the fireteam to spawn at Northwest. So if the fireteam voted to start the mission at Northwest, and that's like the best location, the optimal location for the fireteam to start a mission, either they're going to go to the southwest camp and they're going to do the one that sets cabin on fire, or the money printer, or it's going to be this one. And I know that is this one, I believe so, because the door is locked. This is the only mission in which the door is going to be locked, because they have to open this shit. They have to blow it up. And that's actually a strategy. I remember like playing this mission in private games against my team, and I used to camp here, you know. I knew that they had to go inside this building here. The first part of this mission, they have to go here, interact with a bunch of computers. This is a very good mission for the Predator because it has a lot of different objectives for the fighting, and you can attack while they do this. So they have to do some objectives here, also touch this satellite, and I think the other one as well. And then after this, they have to blow up this door. So if I saw that they're gonna go for this door, I would just like jump into this branch and wait here. And then the moment where one guy is gonna go for that door, I will just shoot him with plasma. So that's one way that you can do to identify the mission. Unfortunately, you won't have much time. Like, if this was a real match, I wouldn't have much time. I think I would have been able to figure out that it was going to be this mission without even looking at the door, because the fireteam would have voted for Northwest. And as soon as I use the target isolation, I noticed that they voted for Northwest. I noticed that they're moving to the North Camp instead of going to the Southwest Camp. I would knew right away that it has to be this mission. And then I would see this locked door, and boom. That's like the way to identify it right away. Other missions that we have in this, I think that, like I said, I don't remember the list specifically. I'm just, this is not scripted. I did not like written down like idea how to do this video. I just decided to I just improvised as I got into the match. Okay, let me go to Overgrow. I think this one is gonna be a little bit more complicated. I think that Overgrow is a good map for you to figure out which missions are, because it's a small map and there are only 3 camps, and like usually depending on where the camp is gonna be, you already have like a good idea. You can already eliminate like 1/3 of the missions, because like there are like 3 types of missions. There are missions that are gonna start at the North Camp. There are missions that are gonna start at the Southwest Camp or at the Southeast. So depending on where the fighting spawns or where you see that they have gone through, like right at the start, they usually have went to the camp where the mission is. So you can already eliminate like 2/3, because the missions are separated on which camp is there. It is going to start, you know. And usually the North Camp missions, they are they always like are I think they are the shortest ones. There are 2 North Camp missions which the fighting can spawn right here where I am, the Northwest. If they spotted, no, Northeast. If they spawned it here at Northeast and they went to the North Camp, you know we're fucked, because it's either the safe mission or the one that there's like another one. There's one you have to open a door and kill the guy inside and take a picture, and there is the one that you have to use a safe. Wait, I think the game is a little bit bright here, but yeah, because I think I play at night maps, and usually if you play at night, I just increase brightness to the max so I can see things. So if they spotted Northeast, and they went for the North Camp instead of going to the Southeast Camp, you don't have much time. You already know right away. You don't have much time because it's 2 missions that is gonna be there. They can either be 2 missions, and the 2 missions are like 3 minutes long. So the fighting can just do that in 3 minutes. So it's very bad. Let's see if we want to. No, it's not. If you watch the one that they have to take the pictures of the captain, that door there would be closed. So it's not that one. So if they come here, you come here, you see the door is locked. You can try to take that to your advantage. You can just camp here and wait for them to do the objective. I have done this many times in private games. If it was the safe mission, there would be some there's like some little things in the ground, like some stuff that the fighting has to destroy, but it's not here. So I don't think it's the mission at the North Camp. Just even if you start a match without fighting play, just playing with bots, like there's still a mission ongoing, you know. It doesn't look like it. They don't have like, there's another mission that is in North Camp, but the fireteam has to, there are like 2 other missions in the North Camp, but the fireteam spawns at Northeast instead of Northwest. I keep mixing up. There are 2 the missions that I mentioned that are 3 minutes long, which is the one that from the safe and the one that you have to kill the captain, has the fireteam. The fireteam spawns at Northeast. Northeast. The 2 other missions in which the fireteam spawns at Northwest are the ones that you have like some big, like, I don't know how to call them, some big structures here. You know, they're like some big generators. They have to turn on like 3 generators here at one point, or the one that they have to blow up this crate. You know, there's like a crate they have to destroy. Those are the 2 other ones. So there are like 4 missions I think that they started at North Camp. The ones that if the fireteam spawns at Northeast, they are the shortest ones, and those usually means that you're fucked. If the fireteam spawns at Northwest and they go to the North Camp, it means that you either have one of the best missions has the Predator, which is a long one. The one with the generators, they have to come here, they stay all here, then they go to the Southwest Camp, or the one that they have to destroy a crate, which is also like a short one. So it's not either of those 4 missions from the looks of it. Let's go to the Southwest Camp. Just keep in mind, everybody, English is not my first language. That's why I mixed up stuff. Okay, let's come here. I already know that it's not the one that they have to destroy generators, because I don't see the generators. They would stand out a lot in thermal vision. There could be one with the computer. Oh, let's see if the water sample. I think I would be able to see. I don't see that. I think there's another objective that I could have seen. No, I would be able to see the tube. The water mission area, you would see like objective here, which is like the sample collection thing. I don't know how to describe it, but there's like this item which the fighting would need to interact. Oh, let's see if the door is closed here. Oh wait, I think I know the mission. Oh yeah, I know the mission. You see these boxes? This door here is only closed in 1 mission, and these boxes here are also in only 1 mission. They have to destroy these boxes here. Oh, it doesn't show in thermal vision. Damn. Usually a lot of the objectives, they show in thermal vision, but in this case, they don't. It's a mission, again, I don't remember the name. I'm pretty sure some of you might know, but it's a mission in which they go first to the Southeast Camp. They do some stuff there. Then they have to come here, destroy these boxes, open this here, open this door. They have to destroy the boxes. They're gonna have to destroy this door and interact with a computer there. And I think they're gonna have to go to the mountain there to collect the gold. Alright, let's see if the gold is here. So if you come here, like you, oh yeah, the gold is here. See, it's the mission we have to collect the gold. So I already managed to figure out the missions in my 2 attempts, just by going into a private game, first in Derailed and then in Overgrowth. Like I was already able. So if you spawn, like I think I spawned at Northeast, but then again the bots don't vote. Usually if the fireteam voted to go into the Southeast Camp first, which they would have to, since this mission starts there, I would have probably spawned like maybe Northeast or Northwest or Southwest here. So if I spawn it like southwest, I spawn it there. Usually this is a location where the predator can spawn. I could have... Oh, hello, piggy. Ah, you run away. He just kill you. As I jump it here, as I went to the fireteam location, I could have like jumped it here and just check. You can like check really fast to see if this door is closed. So you would be able to figure out that they have to do this mission. That's would be like a way to do it. But also there should be objectives here in this camp that are gonna be able to give us that information as well. I think it's gonna be a computer here. No, oh yeah, this is the one that they have to collect pieces of paper, I think. And it's, I mean, it's just that this game is so fast-paced that you usually don't have much time, you know, to check this stuff. It's like very fast that you need to do this. I think this one, they need to come here first. But maybe the predator cannot see the pieces of paper. I don't know, but that should be like, they have to come here. In this mission, they have to come here first. They have to collect some stuff. I was in doubt. I don't know if they have to interact with a computer here or collect some pieces of paper. I think it might be the pieces of paper. But I cannot see them with thermal vision. That's why it can be so tricky sometimes to figure out certain missions. But I was able, or like I cannot see the objectives in this camp. But at least the ones in the other camp, I was able to like get already information that was able to tell me which mission is gonna be. And so this is for Overgrown and Derailed because these are the maps which I'm more used to, so it's easier for me. If you guys ask me like, I don't know, like airstrip, like the one that is easy is the one like the chemicals one because you can just go inside the building and you see then like the chemicals tanks there. And like excavation, there are certain missions which they are inside the cave, the other ones are not. So that's like already away. Usually like something that can give you away, if you cannot see the objectives, the stuff that the fireteam has to interact of the mission, something that can give you away the information is like where the objectives are. If you see that the fireteam, they move it from one camp to the other, so you already know like that there's only a few missions, or sometimes there's like only one mission which the fireteam has to move from that camp to that other one, you know. So that already gives you like the information. Oh, if they move it, let's say excavation, there's I think only one mission in which they go first to the north camp. They have to go inside the cave afterwards. So if they go to the north camp first, they stay there for like 3 minutes doing something, and then they move inside the cave. You already know which mission it is just by elimination, by stuff like that. I might do a future video going more in detail, but like I need like a list of all the missions that could help. I think that Beer Warrior has it, like a list of all the missions, maybe or maybe not, but I'll take a look at this into the future.